All right. So Vaush versus Emerican Johnson was a shit show. I wasn't sure if I could put the. I'm sure. I don't think I could put the meme in, so I couldn't do that. I was going to call this Vaush versus Emerican Johnson, literally two fags fighting, but I don't think I could put that in the title. So, but it was. It was two fags fighting. It was literally two fags fighting over bullshit. Um, Emerican Johnson came there, looked like a wimp. Um, it's just absolutely like, can we agree that, because you have a big platform, this and that, oh, be careful when you do this. He sounded like a wimp because he is. American Johnson, for all his anarchist talk and everything like that, is a wimp. He is. He's an absolute wimp. He's a goofy motherfucker who likes to dress up. And he's just, he, I can't even think of anything nice to say about the nigga. I just think I don't see how he got that big of a platform. It's like, wow, you did puppet shows. Okay. I mean, good for you, man. Um he's just such a loser. That's not to say Vosh isn't. Of course Vosh is a loser as well, but different way. Vosh is a loser in the fact that I think somewhat believes that he thinks that he can still influence politics, but I think that Vosh is coming around to the idea that it's like, I just want to make money. I just want to do this streaming shit so I can make money. It's the same thing with Destiny. I mean, Destiny, I think, used to give a shit too, but they're like, we just want to make money. And I can't knock people for just wanting to make money. I'm not going to do that. Um, I don't know if that's a principle or whatever you want to call it, but ideal, like I say, there's a lot of this idealist sort of bullshit that came up. Luna Oi continuing to throw, uh, you know, gasoline on the fire, came out with this big old cut of just ridiculous shit. And of course, the big funny thing, of course, what everyone's going to be talking about, of course, is that, of course, it always comes down to Godwin's law. We're probably just, I mean, Godwin's law specifically talks about Hitler, but it's an extension of Godwin's law where they had to talk about Nazis and talking about the French resistance or whatever. It's like, it's okay, the material conditions for the French resistance to kill Nazis was okay because they were in pain and whatnot. Um, I don't want to, like I say, I have to be very careful because I almost want to give Vosh praise, but it's based, like I say, he's the lesser of two evils. He really is. He's the lesser of two evils. It's like American Johnson is a wimpy guy. Luna Oi, I think, is also a wimp. These are people who make fools of themselves. It's like I feel sorry for Luna Oi. I continue to say that. I feel sorry for her because she decided to marry a white guy in Vietnam. I mean, how many people in Vietnam look at her and see her walking around with him, and they probably stop her and be like, hey, girl, why are you with this dude?" It's like, didn't you see what the type of people, what his people did to our people? That's my opinion anyway. It's like, yo, man, because you know damn well what her mom and dad or somebody went to her and like, are you really gonna marry this dude? They did that. It's like, I wouldn't have had any respect if that nigga ever came up to me and wanted to talk to me. I'm like, okay, let's get into it. So you're a white guy that lives in Vietnam. I would have just gone straight in. See, they wanted to talk about big brain nigga shit like Marx and Engels and shit like that. I'm like, this is some bullshit. No, I would have just gone straight for the jugular. I would have been like, nigga, you living in Vietnam as a white American, acting like you gonna do. It's like, bruh, I'm surprised you still around, man. They must have surveillance on you like a motherfucker, and I wouldn't blame them. I wouldn't blame the Vietnamese. Yeah, from YouTube every day to say she's a victim of racism. It's like, come on, man. Yeah, I believe you. It's like this is the internet. Yeah. Guten Morgen, Guten Morgen. Yeah. Maybe gonna troll her someday with one of my alts. Yeah. Well, if you have to. I don't think they're worth talking about. Be honest with you. I mean, I feel so sad because like she chose of all the men in the world or all the chicks in the world because apparently she's bisexual. She chose this dude. I feel so sorry for her because it's like that she's probably being gassed up behind the scenes by him, but then in front of the camera, he wants to look all you know. But yeah, this is gonna be a shit show for a while. I mean, at least 2 or 3 days. At least 2 or 3 days. I think it's bullshit. To be honest with you, like I say, it's two fags fighting over some nonsense. Um, I really, like I say, I almost want to, but I don't want to give Vaush any praise because I know better. Um, but it's like the thing is, what it really comes down to is this: is what socialism means today. That's really what it comes down to. What does it mean today? Well, today it means social democracy. That's what it means. That's what socialism means today. It's social democracy. That's all they want. Um, there's no such thing as some sort of Soviet era. No, that's not coming back. Not anytime soon. People are not going to allow. Yeah, she's not bi. That's just a common trope. Leftist, yeah, of leftists they fake for being pan and bi while being straight for victim points. Oh, okay, that would make sense. Yeah, it can be beneficial for the child too. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yep, exactly. And they covered that too. I mean, I have to say it was a bitch move that Luna Oi retweeted the recent short video of Vaush talking about the P word. I'm not gonna even say it out loud because ugh, ugh. But anyway, and was accusing Vaush of it. But then it's like, well, she called me said thing in this. And he's like, no, no, she didn't. Not specifically. It's just like, come on, man. I just think it's ridiculous. You knew it was going to turn into a shit show, though. That's why people turn. It's like you knew it's going to be a shit show. Yeah, it's objectively true. Exactly. You knew it was going to be a shit show the minute it started. It's like, okay, let me sit down. I got a good laugh. I got several good laughs. And it's like I know Vosh was trolling, especially at the end when he was like, "Do you think that Jewish bankers or whatever you know were or Jews were heavily influential in the banking industry in Germany?" It's like, come on, give me a break. Yeah, if you weren't a Fed, he'd be off YouTube by now. Yeah. Oh no, absolutely. He is disgusting though. No praise for either one. No praise. They are both scummy individuals. Emerican Johnson just for being an absolute simp. And Vaush for being somebody who's just like he's just gonna run the joke until there's nothing left. I just think it's ridiculous. I really do. Actually, I say that every fucking long video because I can't think of anything else. But it's just so ridiculous to see. God damn. These two guys arguing about Hegel. It's like, who gives a fuck? Do ordinary people give a fuck about Hegel or what idealism is? No. Nobody gives a fuck about that. This is why socialism, quote unquote, is probably never going to happen. Because you niggas are arguing about Hegel and arguing about what Marx and Engels wanted. It's like, no, you're both fucking stupid. Why are you arguing about shit like that? Nobody cares, you know? It's just dumb bullshit, you know? I'm sorry, it's like who in today's world cares about Marx and Engels? I mean, it's just spurgs. Who cares? Literally, who cares? You know? Yeah, it would be. It would be. Hmm. Something that has come out recently is that apparently Aaron Johnson, and shout out to the other Carl, I think, by the way, for looking this up. But I have heard that Aaron Johnson apparently has a wife in Korea, South Korea, and left her and then went to, Vietnam. So I say to myself, it's like, okay, so this dude was in South Vietnam or South Korea, sorry. Yeah. It's 2022. It's not 1922. Yeah, it's not 1962. Come on. but the but he was in South Korea and was married to a Korean woman, left her and then went to Vietnam. So it's like I cannot wait for the day when the truth comes out that this guy is just a sex pat, and they find out that he's an Asian fetishist, as so many white folks are. It's sad. There are a lot of white folks that are genuine Asian fetishists, and it's ugh. And they will drop you, yeah, they will drop you in an instant, you know. Look at Derek Chauvin. Derek Chauvin was married to an Asian woman. All that bullshit happened. Did she stand by him? Hell no. Dropped him. Dropped him like a bad habit. It's like, nope. So that dude's alone. They ain't gonna do nothing for him, you know? Anyway, I think I've talked long enough about this bullshit, but yeah, it was funny as fuck. Y'all can find it if you want to. I got several laughs out of it because, yeah, anarchist guys with Asian wives. It really, yeah, it really is, yeah. But yeah, I really think that's it. I got good laughs out of it. I needed some good laughs because it was just so ridiculous. I was just like, holy shit. It was funny at the end when Vaush, I guess, was kind of like, well, well, there was a high proportion of Jews in the banking industry, in Weimar Germany. Oh, it's so funny. It's like, yeah, I get it. But he went there. So, oh well. Um, it's all just ridiculous. But you know what? It's good clout for them. Maybe they can make some money off it. So yeah, I think that's the only real winner is both of them to get money so that they could bilk their fans to say we're gonna fight this evil. We're fight this revisionism. You know. Um, Another thing too. I'll finish it up with this. Is it comes down to who's gonna hold the crown for the LARPing copers out there. The cope LARPers. The people who are ultimately going to lose, but are going to maintain some semblance of legitimacy because they have simps all around them who are going to cope. It's like that's really what it is. Um, but yeah, this is just going to be a way for people to make more money. Um, this is no different than rap beef. It's no different than anything else. Other than Spurgs online, who gives a fuck? Yeah. My quote is directed toward the debate, not you, Thomas. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I figured that. I figured that. That's okay. Yeah, I took it that way. Yeah, I figured it was just the video or the title. But anyway, I think that's a bit out. That it, y'all. Sorry there. I'm just waking up this morning, so I figured I'd give my thoughts on it because I wanted to suck whatever clout I could from it. That way y'all can. That way I can get bombarded with comments and everything. So, anyway, good luck to them making money. Um, yeah, I think that's all I got to say. I never understood guys fetishizing women from other races. I did once like a Korean girl in high school, but that was genuine. She was a wholesome girl. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, it happens. Yep. I think that's all I got. Hopefully y'all enjoy this. So see you later. Bye bye.